Salam to one and all. Offering our humble salutations to our beloved Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, SSE Jakarta lovingly presents to you Sai 95, a soulful expression of our love and gratitude on Baba's 95th birthday celebration.
Baba was a pure symbol of love and compassion who inspired humanity by example. We are eternally grateful to him for his immense love and grace for initiating SSE. Through his SSE program, Swami has inspired, instructed, and ingrained in each one of us his precious wisdom of living by human values so that we can bloom as fragrant flowers in his garden of sweet love.
Sai's teachings are so beautifully captured in his very name, Sai. Service, adoration, illumination. That is what our Sai stands for. Three spiritual paths of work, worship, and wisdom. Through service to mankind, we begin to adore God in all. This adoration leads us to realize that we are all one with God, and so we are illuminated.
SSE is a journey from Sai
With Sai
To Sai.
Join us on this musical journey to celebrate 95 years of our Sai as we begin with expressions of our humble efforts in service to mankind,
followed by our adoration of our Guru through love and worship.
And finally, to our illumination through his precious wisdom in our lives.
Sai 95.
Sairam. Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba says, "Love is God, God is love. Love more and more people, transform love into service. That is the highest spiritual practice." Swami's basic teachings can be summarized in 8 words as follows. Love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. The first letter of Sai, S, simply stands for service. The world is presently embroiled in a global pandemic whose impact has extended beyond human lives and health to crises in economies and food shortages. Inspired by the call to serve selflessly, SSE Jakarta initiated a food drive service project as a humble offering to our Sai on his 95th birthday. What began with the goal of collecting 500 kilograms of rice for 100 needy families grew by leaps and bounds to 2,025 kilograms of 405 families. Driven by the devotion, dedication, and enthusiasm of the parents and children alike, SSE spread the service of the rice sacks over 4 phases, namely to 245 families of Chilincing, 70 families of the students of Sekolah Pondok Sai, and 90 families of students to Sekolah Insan Teladan, the official Sathya Sai schools of our region. Apart from the rice distribution, our little brothers and sisters of Sekolah Pondok Sai were gifted with baked cupcakes, sweet notes, toys, personalized t-shirts, and goodie bags to lift their spirits with joy. We are grateful to Swami for the opportunity to serve our brothers and sisters in the community and offer relief and hope. May we always walk the path of service as shown by our Sai.
Help ever, hurt never is his call. Adore man, the adoration reaches me. Neglect man, you neglect me. Love for God must be manifested as love for man, and love must express itself as service, says our beloved Sathya Sai. The letter A in Sai stands for adoration of God. To adore God is to love Him with a pure heart. Baba says, true adoration of God is to worship Him through good qualities, good conduct, good thoughts, good company, and above all, through loving service to all mankind. Our dear Baba, the divine gardener, has taken upon himself the task of creating this beautiful garden of Balvikas, or SSE, and we are his beloved flowers. May we spread the sweet fragrance of Swami's love all around us. To honor his love in our heart, we, the children of SSE, have expressed our adoration for him in myriad ways. We drew, we painted, we planted, we prayed, and we sang our hearts out to Sai. Let us walk you through loving expressions of our adoration for our dear Sai.
Swami, we adore you. Join our hands before you. How we love you. Swami, we adore you. Place our hearts before you. How we love you. Swami, we adore you. Join our hands before you. How we love you. Swami, we adore you. Place our hearts before you. How we love you. Swami, we adore you. Lay our lives before you. How we love you. Swami, we adore you. Join our hands before you. How we love you. How we love you.
Asatoma, Sadgamaya, Tamasoma, Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma, Amrutamaya.
From the unreal, lead me to the real. From darkness, lead me to the light. From death, lead me to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. The letter I in Sai stands for illumination. I have come to light the lamp of love in your hearts, to see that it shines day by day with added luster, said Baba. How beautiful and profound! May this lamp of love spread from our heart to every organ in our body, purifying and illuminating our senses, and spreading out to every living being in the world. Through service to mankind, we begin to adore the inherent divinity in all mankind. This adoration leads us to the realization that there is nothing and nowhere that God is not. Finally, we are illuminated.
Dear Baba, you have the greatest heart. You live in us from the very start. We need not ask, and you're always there, surrounding us with your love and care. You make our lives with your love so bright. You take away all our fears and fright. With you by our side, we need not fear at all times. We feel you with us here. Saya.
Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? All I want is your love, my child. All I want is your faith. All I want is your love in God, no matter what your fate. All I want is your love in God, no matter what your fate. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? Krishna, Rama, Buddha, Baba, प्रेम ले आए यहाँ. हर पल हर क्षण प्रेम से रहो, प्रेम से भर दो जहाँ. हर पल हर क्षण प्रेम से रहो, प्रेम से भर दो जहाँ. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? Cahaya yang engkau lihat dalam kegelapan, itulah cahaya cinta yang Sai pancarkan. Itulah cahaya cinta yang Sai pancarkan. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I
SSE is a journey from Sai, with Sai, to Sai. The premise of the SSE program is based on a single teaching of Sri Sathya Sai Baba's The end of education is character. With Sai ideals as the goal and objective, the SSE program spans over 12 years of the child's life, that is, from Sai stars to Group 4, nurturing them with human values and spiritual skills at every phase.
Today, on this virtual platform, we celebrate our annual SSE graduation ceremony to honor the dedication and commitment of our SSE children who have successfully completed the 9-year program of the course and met with all the necessary criteria for their successful graduation.
It gives us great joy to honor 5 loving children of Sai as SSE graduates 2020. Nikhil Lakhwani, Sachiv Nathani, Vivek Chugani, Sudiksha Budrani, Simran Mehdani.
My humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Sairam, dearest brothers and sisters. My name is Nikhil Lakhwani, and I'd like to begin with a quote from our dearest Swami. Some say knowledge is power, but that is not true. Character is power. My journey at Bal Vikas began as my mother forced me every Friday afternoon to shower, put on a white shirt, and head to the mandir for that week's class. In the beginning, I used to always dread it, especially after a long day of school, but as time passed by, Bal Vikas seemed to be the most powerful and important parts of my weekly routine. Throughout the years, our teachers at Bal Vikas have planted seeds of virtue, love, and kindness in all, nurturing us with the utmost care and building our character from the ground up. As our foundation strengthened, we became rooted in Swami's teachings. We were able to grow further in our higher classes, where we were introduced to the inner workings of the world around us, with teachings such as reincarnation and dharma. This was when I was first introduced to the depth of Swami's brilliance, designing a universe of such complexity yet so simplistic. Bal Vikas shed light on how to prioritize the different aspects of my life, to always give more than to take, and best said in Swami's words, love all, serve all. And most importantly, to develop a mindset of utmost gratitude and appreciation. Before I conclude, I would like to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for the consistent effort of my Bal Vikas teachers throughout the years, for their efforts in molding me into one with a foundation of values, teachings, and character in which I'll be able to bring into the next stage of my life. All the memories I've made, the friendships strengthened, and Sai teachings grasped will be souvenirs I will cherish as I embark upon the journey that life has yet to surprise us with. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
My humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Sai Ram everyone. Sai Baba once said, love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. It is such a simple principle, but it has immense importance to the world we live in. This principle summarizes my journey in Bal Vikas. What I learned in Bal Vikas made me feel closer to and understand Swami better. However, the teachings I obtained did so much more than that. I learned how to be a better human being and what it truly means to be a good person. I learned to only spread love, regardless of who it is, and I will always be grateful for this. My journey in Bal Vikas started with going to Little Souls on Saturdays. When my parents first took me there, I objected because all I wanted to do on a Saturday when I was a kid was sit at home and watch cartoons. But little did I know that this would have such a significant part of the rest of my life. I was able to develop my spiritual knowledge and gain experience going to sevas and helping people. One of my favorite memories throughout my years in Bal Vikas was a seva we did under the highway. We were serving food to people who lived near there. The happiness on their faces after they received the food was unmatched, and the feeling I got from just being a part of that seva, I've never felt anything like it. Today, as we move on from Bal Vikas and on to the next phase of our lives, I'd like to thank my parents and all of my Bal Vikas teachers for making me feel closer to Swami and helping me become the person that I am today. Sai Ram.
My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our Sathya Sai. I honestly can't remember the first time that I was in the mandir. For me, it seems like my whole life, I just always went to the mandir once a week, sat for bhajans, and then had Patuman's milk roast after that. Without realizing it, Bal Vikas and mandir have always been a big part of my life. Throughout my years in Bal Vikas, it has not only taught me the teachings of my religion, it has also cultivated my manners and my faith in Swami. Bal Vikas has helped shape my life by instilling important values to help me with the challenges I face in my everyday life. I may not remember a specific lesson or specific teaching I had in class, but sitting through all these classes instills little seeds in me that I can use for the future, in which when I need it, it will bloom and give me the knowledge I need to keep going. First and foremost, I want to thank Swami for providing me with a privileged life that allows me to go and study in Bal Vikas and obtain these little seeds that teach me how to become a better person. Thank you to all the Bal Vikas teachers who have helped me on my journey to get here. You have passed down Swami's teachings to me, and your love and compassion have opened doors for me that has allowed me to learn in an environment where I can learn freely and be myself. Last but not least, I want to thank my parents for giving me the opportunity to collect these seeds in order to help plant a better future for me, my family, my friends, and the rest of the world. Since the first time I heard it and sang it, the bhajan Sai Hamara has always been my favorite. The bhajan says that no matter who you are, no matter what religion you follow, Swami is always with you and you are always with him. And so no matter where I am in life, if I am ever facing doubt, I always know that he is with me and I am with him. Sai Ram, thank you.
I offer and dedicate my humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. I'm Suriksha Budrani and I would like to share my experience as a Bal Vikas student at SSE. I first joined Bal Vikas as a Sai Star at the age of 4. At that time, I was too small to even understand God. However, the Bal Vikas teachers used to always inspire us with activities which used to be fun but had a spiritual feel to it. Fridays used to be the best day of the week because I used to look forward going to the Sai Mandir. I remember this one experience when we went for a seva at the blind kids' home and I was amazed to see how they led their lives. Even though they were unable to see, they could still play musical instruments, sing and dance. Most importantly, they were happy. Oftentimes we have everything but we still complain and ask God for more. But look at them. What makes them happy is not the things we give them, but instead our care, love, and time together we spend with them. I remember another experience from another seva when we had to serve people living under the bridge. The queue was so long that some of the adults started panicking, thinking that there would not be enough food. However, with Sai's grace, even after a few hours of serving hundreds of people, there was still enough food for the last person on the line. This taught me that everything will happen under the Divine's will if our intentions are pure. Other than the sevas, I used to enjoy listening to the classes by the sisters, which were not only about Mahabharata and Indian cultures, but also had practical classes, such as how to control my mind and manage my stress. I can't imagine what my life would have been without Bal Vikas and Swami's blessing. Now I understand the purpose of my life is to help and love everyone without expecting anything in return. Baba, please hold my hand and never let me go because I want to love you only. Jai Sai Ram.
I offer my humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Respected elders, dear brothers and sisters, Sai Ram. Growing up in a Sai family meant going to Bal Vikas every Friday because this was the norm from the tender age of 4. Friday was simply my favorite day of the week, not just because it was the last day of school, but because I knew I was going to the mandir that day. As a young girl, I was always so fascinated by the stories that we heard in Bal Vikas, whether it be how Lord Ganesh was born, or how Lord Krishna was known for stealing butter and playing with the gopis, and even the stories about every festival that we celebrate. But Bal Vikas taught me more than just that. These stories gave me life lessons that I can now take with me wherever I go in life. Bhavakas taught me Swami's teachings in this way to provide me with a grounding and to help me truly blossom into the person that I am today. And I am forever grateful to my Bhavakas sisters for this. One teaching that has always stood out to me, because it's so simple yet so strong, is to simply love. Swami always says, start the day with love, spend the day with love, fill the day with love, and end the day with love. That is the way to God. And so, I learned to love all, regardless of anything. I remember getting the opportunity to do this often through Seva in Bhavakas. There was one time where I was dancing with one of the old folks, and I saw the brightest smile on her face. Seeing so much happiness on her face just because I simply danced with her made me realize the true importance of spreading my love. So now, as I embark on a new chapter, I would like to say thank you to our brothers and sisters for guiding me throughout my journey at Bhavakas. Thank you to my parents, and thank you to my entire Sai family. Lastly, thank you, Swami, for bringing me closer to you and for everything that you do. Jai Sai Ram.
As they move onward onto the next phase of their lives, we wish them Swami's blessings and grace in abundance. May they live their lives in accordance with Sai's ideals and make their lives fulfilled and blessed.
The most awaited time of the year has come, the birthday celebration of our beloved Sai. In celebrating the life and message of Baba, let us offer to him a gift worthy of the love and divine guidance he has given us. The only gift truly worth offering to him is to follow his simple teachings: love all, serve all, and help ever, hurt never.
While observing social distancing in this difficult time, yet staying spiritually connected, the teachers and children of SSE have joined their hearts in unison to celebrate this happy occasion.
Marking 95 years of Sai love, 95 cupcakes and fresh food packets were lovingly prepared and served to the homeless by the SSE teachers. We humbly pray to Swami to continue showering his love and grace on all his children.
Happy birthday, Sai! We love you.
Happy birthday, dearest Baba. Om Sai Ram. I am your child. You are my father. Thank you for taking care of me. I enjoy my Bhavakas class. Happy 95th birthday, dear Baba. Thank you, dear Swami, for always blessing us. I love you so much. Happy birthday. Sai Ram, I'm going to sing a small bhajan. Start the day with love. Fill the day with love. End the day with sweet love. That is the way to God. Happy birthday, dear Baba. I love you. Sai Ram. Thank you, Baba. I have a wonderful family. Thank you, Baba, for all the things you give me. Baba, bless us all. Happy birthday, Baba. Om Sai Ram. I am Vanya. I am Jahan. Thank you, Sathya Sai Baba, for teaching us. You teach us to pray every day. You teach us to love our family. You teach us to be good children. birthday, Baba. We love you. For me, Baba is my superhero. I pray to him all day. Happy birthday, Baba. I love you a lot. I love you, Baba. Deep down in my heart. I love you, Baba. Deep down in my heart. Deep down, deep down in my heart. Talk about deep down, deep down in my heart. Happy birthday, Baba. You're the doctor of my life. I love you to the moon and back. Happy birthday, Baba.
ఈనాడు ఇంతమంది వచ్చారు కనుక వీరందరికీ కూడా పవిత్రమైన ప్రేమానందములు నేను మీకు తెలుపుతున్నాను.
Bhagavan blesses you all. So many people are assembled here. Let all of you be full of love. Let all of you lead the life of bliss.
మీరందరూ కూడా లాంగ్ లైఫ్, హెల్తీ లైఫ్, హ్యాపీ లైఫ్ peaceful life. I would like to
Bhagavan blesses you all such that you will lead a long life, peaceful life, healthy life, and the divine life.
happy life.
Happy life.